Leon, it's been 6 hours since our last transmission. I was starting to get worried.
Don't you mean lonely? Anyway, I started to feel dizzy, and then I guess I must have lost consciousness.
Lost consciousness? Maybe that has some connection to what the village chief was talking about.
Can't say. But I'm all right now. I'm gonna continue my mission.
Well, I have to admit, that cutscene always spooked me when I was a little younger. This is Flygon, and I'm here with part 4 of Resident Evil 4. This is the night of Halloween, of course, where all sorts of spooky things and mysterious happenings occur on this hallowed night. Depending on if you're a superstitious sort or not. I, however, am not, and I'm just going to continue whatever it is I'm going to do. That is to say, go back to the docks and go to the nice lake where we were just last week, and go for a nice boat ride in the spooky weather. As you can see, a new path has opened up. There are blue torches outside of it, indicating the merchant's presence, meaning there could be some new things for us to buy and investigate, whilst also finding a hidden goodie or two. But instead of going to the merchant, we're just going to go here, do his boxes and stuff for him. As you can see, there's been a little bit more life around the channel. We've had 2 new videos that weren't of me. So if you would like, you're more than welcome to check them out, because they are pretty heckin' good. You can drop in and say hello to the merchant down here.
Got some rare things.
And he's updated his tunic list. You can also sell your TMP stuff and other things that you don't really need.
Is that all?
Such as the spinel.
Thank you.
And that's it. You can sell the other things, of course, but you don't really want to, because it's far better to get the whole items first, then sell them for muchos cash. Anywho, back to where we once were, which is to say, down this way. Leon is surprisingly good at doing 180s with his boat very quickly. I don't know if you noticed that. It's just a little something that I did though. And since it's Halloween, why don't we change up the video atmosphere for a moment? I trust this won't be too distracting for anyone who's watching it. It would be nice if it was not distracting. Anyway, we will continue like this. It won't be too bad, I assume. We must get through this waterfall area before we can continue in our mission. There's also lots of jumping here, just to take that into note. Feel free to take a shot every time you jump. Now this fellow up here annoys me, just because there wasn't really anything I could have done to avoid that. On the plus side, there was plenty of bullets for us to pick up there. Nothing goes to waste. Things like that. No, but on a serious note, look at how much rifle ammo we get. This is why I don't like taking a rifle in this game. I've to the point where I'm actually using rifle ammo where I don't need to. That's what I'm doing. It's not because I'm a really bad shot, I promise. And there's a lever here, you need to pull it to continue. This will then direct the water and open the waterfall. I'm impressed these torches are staying lit though, in such close proximity to the waterfall. But of course, there's a swarm of bad guys there. It's of course good to deal with them before they become. The thing we shot up there was the amber ring. Ugh. It's worth 10,000 pesetas, I believe. And now, some enemies will, upon death, their head will burst open to create one of these plagas creatures. These are surprisingly sturdy, but they also are now vulnerable to flash grenades. If you throw a flash grenade whilst one of these exposed plaga are there, they will die instantly. They're also pretty susceptible to rifle shots. So, take that for what you will. And here's a spooky item in a spooky cave.
I've obtained an object that resembles a cult group's insignia.
Wonderful, Leon. Head back to the church. Ashley's safety is our immediate priority.
Again, more rifle ammo. It's such a bore by this point. There's no denying that the rifles can be useful at certain points, but most of the time they're kind of just there and eat up your inventory space. There's no option to use them without the scope either,
Got a selection.
so they can't
What are
really
you
be used in
selling?
a close range fight.
Ah, thank you. What are you buying? What are you buying?
Let's upgrade our rifle and shotgun.
Is that all?
You can't go wrong with increasing the reload speed of this rifle though, because it's very slow otherwise. I believe it's over 4 seconds, and that's no good.
¡Rápido! 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 ¡Jarra! ¡Usa los músculos! ¡Rápido! ¡Apúrense! ¡Por aquí! ¡Rápido! ¡Rápido! ¡Por aquí! ¡Por aquí! ¡Ay! ¡Se vuelve loco! ¡Mierda!
Now this is El Gigante, one of the coolest enemies in the game. He's just a big, super mutated dude who doesn't like you very much because he's so big and angry. Thankfully though, whoever was here last put some nice and helpful items around his joint, so you can pick them up and use them at your leisure. And I call that a strike.
Hey, it's that dog.
Yes, it's the dog. Just like Leon said. If you helped them from the bear trap in chapter 1-1, they return in this fight to distract the big boy whilst you shoot him. I don't think it works for very long though, so use it to your best. You need to run up here and hack at this evolved flagger to do some good damage to it. Whilst it lacks in speed, it makes up for it in power. The rifle, that is. Otherwise, using this would normally be a death sentence. But I still like it. It looks cool and it's easy to get headshots with. I'm unsure if stabbing him in the wrist actually does proper damage to him, as in it lowers his health. But it does free you from his grasp, so just do it, or else you get touched out. He seems to have stopped going for the dog now, and he's just aiming for us completely. I won't fall for that trick again. monster Gigante. Now, you see, the tactic here is just to run back and forth repeatedly. You can run between his legs sometimes, but occasionally he'll do that kick thing, and it just doesn't work, thus making you take damage. Now, in my defense, I was already past him, so that shouldn't hit me. He likes to pick up trees too and try to whack you with them. But you can dodge this and retaliate by pumping some lead into his ass. It usually takes around 3 of these hacking sections. I have to wonder who opened those gates, because we could see the Ganados doing them before the cutscene, well before the fight. So who decided, okay, we'll let him out now, once the Gigante had fallen. He drops 1,000 or 15,000 pesetas for you to use at your leisure, and there's also some goodies in these houses, but good luck trying to get to them when you're in the middle of the fight. We're back on this rickety boardwalk with a nice scenic overlook. These boxes have restored themselves and now contain more things. Just money though. And now there's some nice dogs here. All dogs are nice, even if they're trying to bite your face. They're just angry. They're just pit bulls. You can't blame them. It's a socio-economic thing that causes pit bulls to be so aggressive and violent. Don't blame them, please. Don't blame the pit bulls. That was dynamic. Getting an awful lot of grenades in this church. I'm just wondering why there's grenades in the church though. It seems very odd. Now normally this would be a red, green and blue puzzle, but you can't see that. Sorry guys. However, there are some visible notches on the exterior circles, so if you need help, just look at those.
Ashley!
Don't come!
Hey! Take it easy.
No! Get away!
Calm down. Everything's going to be just fine. My name's Leon. I'm under the President's order to rescue you.
What? My father?
That's right. And I have to get you out of here. Now come with me. It's Leon. I've succeeded in extricating my subject.
Good work, Leon. I'll send a chopper over right away.
Where's the extraction point?
There's another trail that you can take to get out of the village. The chopper will pick you up beyond there.
Got it. I'm on my way.
Yes, you can see that we get given another playing manual here, and there's some controls for Ashley. Or well, to command Ashley to do things. Basically keep her safe.
Wait, follow me.
There's also lots of stuff in here. Make sure you take them. Now let's get out of here. And let's just leave Ashley.
I'll take the girl,
Who are you?
if you must know. My name is Osmond Sadler, the master of this fine religious community.
What do you want?
To demonstrate to the whole world our astounding power, of course. No longer will the United States think they can police the world forever. So, we kidnap the president's daughter in order to give her our power and then send her back.
No. Leon, I think they shot something in my neck.
What did you do to her?
We just planted her a little gift. Oh, there's going to be one hell of a party when she returns home to her loving father. But before that, I thought I might bargain with the president for some donation. Believe it or not, it takes quite a lot of money to keep this church up and running.
Faith and money will lead you nowhere, Sadler.
Oh, I believe I forgot to tell you that we gave you the same gift.
When I was unconscious.
Oh, I truly hope you like our small but special contributions. When the eggs hatch, you will become my puppets. Involuntarily, you'll do as I say. I'll have total control over your minds. Don't you think this is a revolutionary way to promulgate one's faith?
Sounds more like an alien invasion if you ask me. You okay?
Leon, what's gonna happen to us?
Don't worry. We got into this mess, we can get out of it.
Well, that was a shocking turn of events, no, wasn't it? Anyway, this has been the Halloween episode of Resi 4. This has been Spooky Flag On, and I will see you next week.